We got some brand new Monsta X. I believe this is English. This is called Heal, and it's in collaboration with Starship. Do they have an English album on the way? They may very well might. The last album, the last era that I did check out from Monsta X was their X album, which was in celebration of their 10th anniversary, which is a huge milestone for anyone in K-pop. And that album was a phenomenal. I reacted to that over on my Patreon. If you guys want to hop on over there and check that out. For now, we got Heal from Monsta X. Let's get into it and see what this is all about. Here we go.
Dancing on the tightrope, trying to keep my eyes closed. I don't want to hurt again.
Such a good pretender, can't even remember when I didn't hold things in. Lying awake, trying to make my brain slow down. We say we're okay, but we're just afraid of the fallout. How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we hear the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal when the love is what's keeping us broken?
I don't wanna lose you, and you don't wanna lose me. That much we know for sure.
So how we end up like this? We're dancing in the silence, hearts bleeding on the floor. Holding you close, but I know we both feel the distance. We keep holding on, cause all could be lost in an instant. So how can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal How can we heal when the love is what's keeping us broken? Tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me. Oh, tell me that you love me, say you'll never leave me.
How can we our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken?
How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we hear the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal How can we heal when the love is what's keeping us broken? Dancing on a tightrope, trying to keep my eyes closed.
That was. The thing about Monsta X is I think when it comes to K-pop groups and their transition into more English Western songs, and it's not so much a transition for Monsta X because they've done English, Korean, Korean, English. They've gone back and forth throughout the years, throughout their careers, right? But they are one of the very best in K-pop to do it because their English music, I think, is top tier, and it is criminal that they, and I don't know, I haven't really looked into it. I haven't paid attention to the numbers, but I think it's criminal that they just haven't exploded more so in the American market, in the Western music market, because of how incredible their English music is. And it is incredible. It has been a while since I found myself so emotionally distraught by something from Monsta X. If you go back and you rewatch some of my older or earlier Monsta X reactions, there were times where I lost it and I was just a pool of tears. And I feel that way now. I feel that way again because this was so incredibly beautiful, relatable, and haunting. And I'm in tears again, and we got to watch it again. We got to go through the motions all over again because love is torture and torture is love. Wow. There are elements in this music video I feel like I've seen before in previous Monsta X music videos. Yeah? Sounds very familiar though. The instrumental sounds very familiar. In the beginning here, this intro, dun 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 dun. I thought that maybe this was gonna be a cover of something. Yeah?
Dancing on the tightrope, trying to keep my eyes closed. I don't want to hurt again.
Wow.
Such a good pretender, can't even remember when I didn't hold things in.
Damn, the vocals, the vocals. This is a great example. The heart with the string, the red rope. Have we not seen? I feel like we've seen this in a previous video from Monsta X. I've reacted to it. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking it could be the wrong music video, but I'm thinking of the one with all the crows. Remember they're in the white room and all the crows are like bursting out of the walls? You know which one I'm talking about? I forgot the song. I forgot the name of the song.
Can't even remember.
But this could very well act like a sequel to that.
I didn't hold things in. Lying awake, trying to make my brain slow down.
Joohoney.
We say we're okay, but we're just afraid of the fallout. How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How
true.
how can we hear the truth when it's never been spoken?
It's very true.
How can we heal? Love is what's keeping us broken.
When the love is what's keeping us broken. So it drops down now. We go back to the don 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 and we slow things down a bit. I thought in this moment after the chorus, it would have turned into like something more dancey, something more electronic. And that's not to say it was going to take away from the heaviness and the sadness in the song, but I felt like there was going to be a musical switch, and that never came. The song really does, I think, stick true to what it's trying to do and not really surprise you. It is what it is. It knows what it is. It owns what it is all the way through. Wow.
I don't wanna lose you, and you don't wanna
I love how the
lose
paper
me.
airplanes
That much
pile
we
up
know
by
for
the end of
sure.
it. Those are all the
So
letters.
while we end up like this, we're dancing in the silence, hearts bleeding on the floor, holding you close, but I know we both feel the distance. We keep
Oh, that do 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 do. It's not the right note, but you know what I'm trying to say. I love that.
the distance. We keep holding on, cause all could be lost in an instant. So how can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal, heal, heal? How can we heal, heal, heal? The love is what's keeping us broken.
Ah, that's crazy.
Tell me that you need me. Oh, tell me that you love me. Say you'll never leave me.
Voodoo doll, voodoo heart.
How can we our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken?
I thought the wall was gonna pop like a balloon. Literally, I thought it was gonna pop like a balloon, and then the scene would have transitioned into whatever came next. That's not what happened. I thought maybe it should. That would have been a great transition. This was a great moment to do that, but she gets hit by it though. So that's, I guess, the one letter that actually ends up reaching her. The letter in red, and you can see that she's surrounded by red. Oh,
Been spoken.
it's a crazy shot nonetheless.
How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal?
Looks like they're in a church, right? I mean, this could be a chapel. Probably is. I don't know.
When the love is what's keeping us broken.
And their outfits too, very priest-like. And I love this. They're hugging each other.
Keep my eyes closed.
Wow. 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 This is so beautiful. So beautiful. I should have been ready. I wasn't. I don't have a box of tissues. Oh my God. This is just, I remember asking this a long time ago. I'm going to ask it again. Does anyone have a preference with Monsta X and their Korean music versus their English music? Is there a side of them you guys like more? Because I absolutely love their Korean music, but I absolutely love their English music as well. I don't know if I like their Korean music more, but when I say that, I don't know if I like their English music more. So it's very on par. I think if we're comparing certain songs to each other, like song A in Korean versus song B in English, that's where I think I can more so break down. I prefer this song better. I prefer that song better. But as a whole, I think it's very 50-50 with me, which is a feat all in itself, right? I think that Monsta X is one of the one of the best K-pop groups when it comes to actually doing full English songs, really and truly. Guys, let me know if this is based off an official album that's coming out, because I most definitely will be checking that out. But that is it. That is all for this reaction, this analysis, this review. This was exceptional work once again from Monsta X. And this is the type of thing that I think would explode if it wasn't coming from a K-pop group, which unfortunately is a hurdle, a barrier, even still, even though K-pop has exploded in the West. We all know that. But even still, I think that this is... I think their English music is kind of held back by the fact that more people just aren't listening to it or coming across it, and they should. They absolutely should. But that is it. That is all, guys. Thank you so much for spending all this time with me as we check out some more Monsta X. I'm going to go now and wash my face again, because I washed my face already, but I got to wash my face again because this got me so emotional and I was teary-eyed. The tears were just flowing and I wasn't even going to wipe them away because they were earned. They were earned from such a great music video and such a great song. I'll see you guys in the very next one. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We'll speak again real soon. Oh my God. I wanted to, okay, this is a great shot. Okay. I wanted to end on a group shot, but this is just as good. Peace.